Oh, what is going on, YouTubers, ladies and gentlemen? It's the Natural Born Thriller. I've done videos, couple of videos, I should say, starting off 2021. Besides the New Year's, which that was something that could have been done earlier, but it's it is what it is. But besides that, welcome everyone to this preview. This preview will be about the New Japan Wrestle Kingdom 15. That's going to be at the Tokyo Dome live on January 4th and January 5th. So once again, I'm doing it again, folks. The whole thing of 2 nights. And may first start off saying, what pertains to me, trying to do some, what pertains to past reviews for the New Japan Pro Wrestling shows that I was going to do. I was planning on doing that, folks. Believe me, I truly was. This time I was going to actually do it. But due to you know um the untimely death of Brody Lee, which caught us all off guard, not just us wrestling fans, but uh the world pro wrestling in general, where that came out of nowhere, and it really changed the mood and all that, and really did change a lot. For me to do something on, because I was a wreck, folks. I just couldn't get over it. I'm still in the stage shocked that this happened. It shouldn't be this way, but at the end of the day, it's life, and who knows what went down with the whole thing, what happened to his lungs that failed on him, and that went unfortunately took away Brody Lee from us too soon. So just want to start again by saying rest in peace to Brody Lee, and prayers and condolences always. Is move forward. We'll always all be thinking about Brody Lee and his family for during these times. And what a way to the show the gratitude to the families because of the percentages of the exalted heaven. That's what I think that's what it's called. Of the Brody T-shirt, pertains to the celebrating the memory, the life, the career of John Hubert, Brody Lee, Luke Harper, whichever you want to say about him. But just more tributes to go all around, um and and all that. But so there you go, folks. That's basically what I want to mention with that whole thing of why I didn't get a chance to do the reviews, the past reviews for the Japan Pro Wrestling. But once Wrestle Kingdom and the New Year Dash comes around, which I will be doing. I don't know if I'll be able to do a live reaction of it, but we'll see. I'll keep you all posted for that. But once all this is all done, we'll change to Wrestle Kingdoms night 1 and 2, and the New Year's Dash for 2021. Eventually, I will get back on track with that. And on top of that, we'll change to returning reviews for Impact Wrestling, and we'll change to start off a new year for AW reviews as well. And there you go. And also, before I start this preview, just want to say I apologize for a few delays. Because to be honest with you, I didn't really know what time I was going to be able to do it. Either if I was going to do like around 5 or close to 6, or maybe at 8, at 9, and then at 10. I thought I was going to change it again, but I managed to to do it right here, right now. And I'm gonna try to do it as fast as I can. I'm not gonna try to be out here too long because I need to take I need to take a nap a little bit just so I can watch the show later on. I'm planning on staying up on January 4th of around 2 o'clock in the morning to watch the show of Wrestle Kingdom Night 1. So that's my plan. That's my goal. I'm gonna do that. But once I'm done with this video, I'm gonna go straight to bed and take a little nap, and I'll set the alarm, and I'll get ready to start doing it. Again, I don't know if I'm gonna do a reaction to it, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted for that one. Now we're to 2 a.m. I don't think that's gonna be the actual show that's gonna start off. It's probably gonna be the dark match, whatever. I'm pretty sure whatever it is they're gonna do. We'll see how that turns out first, But I'm still looking forward to seeing the show itself. This will be the first Wrestle Kingdom show that they'll be doing during this whole pandemic. Because we're still in the middle of a pandemic, even though we're no longer in 2020, we're still in the middle of a pandemic, and also speaking of which, returns to the pandemic of this whole COVID-19. My thoughts, prayers, and wishes goes out to the family of the Foleys, Mick Foley, who has been tested positive for COVID-19, and hopefully Mick Foley he'll pull through it. So that's my best wishes to him. One of my favorite wrestlers growing up. It pertains to Mankind, Cactus Jack, Do Love, whichever you want to say, even to it pertains to him being just Mick Foley. So my best wishes goes out to him. I met him before, and great guy. That's all I can say about Bray Wyatt. I mean, Mick Foley meant to say. And the reason why I said Bray Wyatt is because I did come up with a question to Mick Foley when I first met him back in 2013 about about his thoughts about Bray Wyatt, about his beard, how long his beard is. If he liked the beard, I'm trying to remember how I asked him, but either way. But hey, anyway, my best wishes goes out to Mick Foley. Hopefully he gets better. So, with that being said, folks, let's start this Wrestle Kingdom 15 preview for night 1. That's going to take place on January 4th, 2021. For the tagline is "Go to New Japan," and the city they're going to be in Tokyo, Japan, and they're going to be inside the Tokyo Dome. And obviously under the promotions of New Japan Pro Wrestling. Now there have been some changes that happened on the pertains to who's good, who was supposed to be on the show, and unfortunately he won't be able to be part of the show, which we'll get to when we get to that match. But the match I want to mention first is, again, this has been advertised as a dark match, but I think it's gonna be a pre-show match on the on New Japan World. But we'll see. It's the New Japan Ramble, which is going to feature 22-man for the New Japan Ramble to determine who will challenge for the Provisional King of Pro Wrestling 2021 trophy, or chance to compete for it in night 2. There's no word who's going to be in the match. They haven't even announced who's going to be in the match, but I think that's which is why there is a dark match itself. But I don't know if they will be if they're going to mention it once we get into the show, which they I think they should. If it is going to be a dark match for those who are not going to be there at the Tokyo Dome, and for those who's not going to be able to watch it on the Japan World, we'll see. But yeah, that's basically it. And the winners will go to night 2, which the winners basically it's going to be featuring 4 winners that's going to be competing on night 2. Which is going to be on the actual card for night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 15. So there you go. So again, I can't give you my predictions on who's going to be in the match because I don't know who's in it. If I knew who was in it, then I would let you know. So, but anyways, but here's the match that I do know what's going to happen. That I can't give you a prediction of is Hiromu Takahashi, the winner of the Best of the Super Juniors 27 from 2020. And he's defending his normal contendership match against the winner of the Super J Cup tournament of 2020 in El Fantasmo. Hiromu Takahashi, the taking Tom Bomb, representing for Los Ingobernables de Japón, and El Fantasmo. I don't remember his nickname at all, but he's representing for the Bullet Club. This match is going to be great. And the winner of this match will determine who will challenge for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship title match on night 2 of Wrestle Kingdom 15 against the Bone Soldier representing Bullet Club, Taiji Ishimori. And obviously, this match is going to be great between these two because ORC is nothing but decent, good to great matches. Hell, even best matches in Japan Pro Wrestling. But obviously, my pick here is Hiromu Takahashi. They go for a good guy versus bad guy on night one, and they're going to continue with the whole good guy versus bad guy in night two. So Hiromu Takahashi is my pick to win, to advance. Next match, we get to the Dangerous Tekkers, representing for Suzuki-gun, the IWGP Tag Team Champions, Taiji, and Zack Sabre Jr. They'll be taking on the Guerrillas of Destinies, who won the World Tag League 2020 to get this opportunity to face the IWGP Tag Team Champions. And they're representing Bullet Club. They are the firing squad. Tangalola and Tangalola. Wait, let me try this again. Tamatonga and Tangalola. Excuse me. There you go. This match could be great too. These guys had matches before, even more to the World Tag League. So, this match is going to be brutal. This match is going to be physical. This match is going to be it's basically a blood grudge feud in a way. So, and I think it's going to be amazing. And who's coming out top? I love both teams, but I'm gonna go with the Guerrillas of Destiny to win the IWGP Tag Team Championships. Submitting them of being the greatest and best tag teams in the world of pro wrestling. Kenta, who is the certified Cade, I think that's how you pronounce it, holder of the IWGP United States Championship Challenger rights holder of the briefcase. And originally, he was supposed to be going to go up against the flamboyant Juice Robinson. Unfortunately, Juice Robinson, during the Tokyo Dome, events. I mean, not the Tokyo Dome itself. At Carnegie Hall, basically the Carnegie Hall was on the shows they were presenting was the road to the Tokyo Dome. That those 3 shows they were doing, building up for the Wrestle Kingdom 15. That's gonna be in the Tokyo Dome. But it was during that time. I think it was the second night where Juice Robinson may have suffered a broken nose, and at the same time he was also granted a challenge against Kenta for the briefcase. Unfortunately, he got hurt, and unfortunately he's going to be missing out for Wrestle Kingdom 15 against Kenta. And by the way, Kenta representing the Bullet Club. So during that whole thing was going on night 3 of the road to the Tokyo Dome events, you had Satoshi Kojima. He will be taking the place of Juice Robinson because he wanted to challenge Kenta for the opportunity for that briefcase, where it tends to eventually get in a future United States Championship title match against Jon Moxley down the line. And speaking of Jon Moxley, Kenta, despite that he didn't want to face Juice Robinson at first, and despite that he didn't want to face Kojima. Let me say it again. Kojima. Basically, despite he didn't want to face Robinson or Kojima, retains to defend his briefcase. His focus, his goal, his opponent that he wants to face, he wants to go after was Jon Moxley, because Jon Moxley is still the defending current holder of the IWGP United States Heavyweight Championship. But unfortunately, Jon Moxley can't be able to go to Japan because of the travel restrictions because of the whole pandemic thing. But who knows if he's going to show up there or not. I still have high hopes that he might show up either at night 1, or maybe he doesn't show up at all, or maybe he'll show up at hold on a second. So yeah, we don't know when Jon Moxley could be back at Wrestle Kingdom, because for one thing he's doing stuff in for AEW, and who knows what's gonna happen with that whole thing we'll see how it's from that one. Maybe it's going to lead to a point where Kenta is just going to become the United States champion once this match is over. But we'll see. But either way, I'm going for Kenta for the win here, and we'll see what happens moving forward. We get the ace of New Japan, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the Dominator, the Great Khan, representing the Empire. This match is going to be it's going to be good. I got feeling it's going to be good. Not much to say about this, but I'm going for the Great Khan for the win here, because they're really building up the Empire of being a strong faction, a new strong faction in New Japan Pro Wrestling. So I am going for the Great Khan for the win here. The Rainmaker, representing Chaos, Kazuchika Okada versus the leader of this faction, the Empire, the aerial assassin or the assassin, whichever he's preferred as, Will Ospreay. This match, I believe, is going to be great, and I'm going for Will Ospreay for the win here. And finally, for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship and for the IWGP Intercontinental Championship, two holders of the title, representing Los Illuminados del Japón, Tetsuya Naito versus the Golden Star Kota Ibushi, who won the G1 Climax 30 from 2020. And basically, the winner of this match will be going up at night 2 against Jay White, who's got the briefcase of the G1. That he's proclaimed himself that he's on the G1 Climax winner, even though he didn't win the G1 Climax. It was Kota Ibushi. It was just during that time where after Kota Ibushi won, he gave Jay White an opportunity for a shot of the briefcase, which he cheated to win. Jay White did, but Jay White, he's a great job doing that too, by the way, with him being a heel. But this match is gonna be great between Tetsuya Naito and Kota Ibushi. I'm going for Kota Ibushi for the win here. Tetsuya Naito already had his time. He already had his moment. He had his opportunities and everything. And now it is final time to give it to Kota Ibushi, and then he can go up against the Switchblade, representing Bullet Club, and the number contender, Jay White, to go up against Kota Ibushi for the two titles. And there you go, folks. That's my preview for night 1 for Wrestle Kingdom 15. And I'm gonna get out of here now. So I'm gonna take a quick nap until we get to January 4th around 2:00 a.m. for Wrestle Kingdom on New Japan World. Can't wait to see it. Either way, so we'll see what happens with that one. I don't know if it's going to start off during that time, or maybe later around 2:30 or 3, but we'll see. But I will also keep you posted pertains to me doing live reactions to it. But I will set up just in case. That being said, thank you for watching. For it is Natural Born Driller saying peace on the streets.